Harold
Got it.
Stockert passed
Oh,
on
wow.
in 1969 in this week. The anniversary is this week, December the 8th, which also have, that's why I put up that's a picture of your 25th anniversary, Silver Jubilee, I guess.
Oh,
Says
Yes,
that's awesome.
yes.
May 1968. And you can see Grandma Siegfried is sitting right next to you.
Um,
Mother
Yeah.
Paul is to her left. My sister Connie, uh, my uncle and Cindy's uncle Clem Siegfried, and uh, name escapes
His wife, Thelma,
Thelma. Thank you,
and
sister.
then Ethel, Harold Stocker's.
Yeah, okay. So the whole purpose of this is to remember Harold Stockert. I remember him. Well, he was actually the one that came into my bedroom on the morning of my father's death and broke the news to me. So I remember Harold Stockert very vividly because it was kind of a traumatic event in my life. So I think this picture, I think he passed on, I think in 1969, and this picture here would have been what, 1968. 1968. Okay, well, the other anniversary is Feast Day of the Immaculate Conception.
that's the eighth.
That would have been December the 8th, Immaculate Conception Day. On
But
December 8th, 1854, Pope Pius the IX proclaimed the doctrine of the Immaculate Conception, which states that Mary, the mother of Jesus, was free from original sin from the moment of her conception. That's Pope Pius the IX there.
oh,
I'm sure none of us remember him because he passed on before the turn of the century. But the picture, the holy card in the middle there was actually my mother's because she had an album of just pictures of Mary
Hmm.
and prayers and stuff like that. There's an essay that, or actually those are poems on the right. I'm not going to read them, but she didn't write these poems, but she had transcribed them and they were put in her album. I can read them if anybody's interested.
I'm interested.
Okay. Millie's Mary Our Mother album. I'm gonna just read it to you, okay? I mean, that's her handwriting there, but
Okay.
so handwritten by Millie Siegfried about 1937. The Immaculate Conception by John Bannister Tabb. A dewdrop of the darkness born, wherein no shadow lies, the blossom of a barren thorn, whereof no petal dies. A rainbow beauty, passion, fire, wherewith was veiled divinity. And the source is Poems Copyright 1894, John Lane, London, Copeland and Day, Boston. Okay, that's her poem. She had another one in there on the Annunciation, but I'm only going to read the one on the Immaculate Conception. Does anybody want to comment on the Immaculate Conception or any of the pictures up there?
So most of these had belonged to your mother, Chuck, or
Well, no, I mean, this came off the internet, Pope
oh,
Pius
okay,
IX. I wanted to know some of the history of the Immaculate Conception.
right.
It wasn't proclaimed until December 8th, 1854. That's why the feast days is December the 8th, 1854. Sister, do you have any comments on any of this?
Oh, I'm happy that you are publicizing it. I
Yeah.
saw that picture of Pope Pius, and that's very a good picture.
It
And
Yeah.
is.
thank you.
Oh, you're quite welcome. And then, of course, anything that my mother did, I have an interest in.
Yeah.
So, and I'm well aware of the album that she did, but the picture of the your
I'm
Silver
glad.
Jubilee, can you comment on that, sister, at all?
Um, I,
That's not your Jubilee, actually. That's the gathering.
right. Um, I'm glad you put that picture in of Harold and Marge. and little, I think that's Paula.
Oh, yeah, okay, you're looking at that
Mhm.
picture. I didn't comment on it, but yeah,
That's very nice. I remember that, and I don't think Johnny was there. I was wondering where Connie's husband was there or not. I don't know. I don't think I think Connie came alone.
there's a
Probably
bigger
in
picture
Germany
of,
in the army.
There is a beautiful picture of my sister,
yeah,
Marge.
that it is, and Harold, I remember him. And
Yeah.
that's Patricia, not Paula,
Oh,
right?
Patricia. Okay.
That's Patricia. And
She was born in 1941.
yeah, yeah. We got pictures of Patricia, with my mom and dad, because Patricia came along before Barbara even. So they knew him, obviously. Cindy, do you want to comment on any of this?
No, no, I don't think
Maybe
so.
you just don't you've got the picture on top of the other picture so you can't see it, but that's the only thing
Well,
I
I
would
just
comment.
I blew it up, so because that's what we were currently talking about. I can
But maybe you could make it somewhere not on top of the other one.
Well, hey there, how's that?
That's
Yeah.
all right.
Mm-hmm.
I just blew it up because sister was talking about Margaret. But I shrunk it down. Those are the things that I wanted to comment on because they're anniversaries of sort.
Well, thank you for looking that up.
Yeah, no problem at all.